Hello guys, good morning everyone. Welcome to you all to AltCampus online community meetup. And so in this through this session, like we are going to interact through our alumni. So that is like we have two alumni here. One is Kushal and Elton, who are from our batch 17. Even from the same batch, like where I have graduated from AltCampus. Welcome you all, both Kushal and Elton, to this community meetup. Hi.
Thank you, Gangadhar. Glad to be here.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, and I welcome you all, the community people who are currently learning at AltCampus, and I'm very excited for interact with you as well. And so I hope like this session is going to be give you more insights, in order to take great insights from alumni which we have right here. Okay, so yeah, so let's go with introduction of alumni first, and then we can start the interaction sessions. Um. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, hi Kushal, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear.
Okay, so let's start with your introduction first.
Okay.
So hey everyone, good morning. So I'm Kushal. So I'm from batch 17. So we got completed our curriculum on March 2021, and now most of our batch are working in some of the companies. Uh, so uh, should we give the okay? So before joining World Campus, I was working as a lab technician in the college. So I applied in March 2020, at 3rd of March 2020. That time there was no COVID lockdown implemented. So I applied there that time, and that time there was the assessment we have to go with, and we have to pass that assessment to be the part of our campus community. So I gone with all of that, and after that, I think 16th March of 2020, I got interviewed with Prasant. Uh, the last interview of the assessment, and after that, the lockdown was implemented at 28th March, and after somehow I don't got the result of whether I selected on the campus or not. So I think in the May, I mailed Prasant about knowing my status about the campus. So he mailed me that congratulate you are you got selected in the batch 17 over. So after that we started our things in the batch thing in June, and from
Yeah.
there our journey was on. And we luckily we were the first online one who was testing all the beta testing. All the testing
Yes.
was done on us, and we are the guys who struggle on both the offline and online in testing phase. But it was nice experience with our batch and the people here meet here in Dharamsala and the community members.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Kushal. So yeah. So on the go, like we can interact more about our journey. So entire learning at campus and all. Okay. Yeah. So thank you very much, and let's go with Elton now. Elton, yeah.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
introduce
Thanks,
yourself.
Gangadhar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gangadhar. So yeah, as you guys know, I'm Elton. So I'm from Bangalore and I did my PCA in Bangalore. So yeah, along with Kushal and I joined batch 17. As you said, we had interview process and we had to do some assignments before we were selected. So apparently it was the last offline batch, and I guess I was lucky to join that. And yeah, so yeah, we had a journey like Kushal said. We were the beta testers for the online platform you guys are working on. You guys are studying right now, and so it was a good experience of both offline and online. And yeah, I guess further on we can talk more about the journey and our learning process of what happened and things like that. And yeah, I'm currently working at Big Binary as an implementation engineer, so that's going well. So yeah, that's about me for now.
Yes. Thank you, Elton. Okay. So yeah. So Kushal, like yeah. So which company you are working on currently, and which role? So can you tell me a little bit more about the role and the company you're working on?
Yeah, sure. So currently I'm working on Blackbox.ai. So we are building end-to-end products like marketing. Like today's the big companies has to have the team for marketing. So we are doing all things automated, and the ad distribution in the Facebook and TikTok, and whether it's Google and whether. So we use AI things to distribute our stuff more efficiently and get the higher revenue out of it. So I'm working at the Blackbox.ai as a senior front-end engineer. So I recently joined the Blackbox.ai like 2 months ago, and before that I was working in the AltCampus as a full stack developer.
And mentor.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. So Elton, like you already, introduced like which company you're working on, right?
Yeah.
So okay. So that's it, guys. So I mean, everyone must got to know that which company these guys are working on, and so you can start with any question that you want to just interact with alumni. So meanwhile, like I also have a couple of questions to ask these guys. So as a batchmate at the same time, as in the as a mate, like who was working at AltCampus from AltCampus side, at same time from batchmate side. Okay, yeah, you can ask any queries that you have. I think like you have seen Kushal, who worked with you and who mentored with you, right? So he mentored you, and I think some of you might know about Elton as well, like who are in campus. So you can ask how their journey, and you can take some insights from you, so which can be helpful for your journey as well. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, guys, like, anyone want to ask? You can ask anyone. Or else like you can throw the same question to both of them. So that's also would be good. So feel free to ask anything. So you don't need to worry about the
Hi,
particular question.
uh,
Yeah.
hello. I'm audible. I am Arun.
Yes. Yes. Hi, hey, Arun. Yeah, you are audible. Please go ahead.
So my question is to the Kusal. So you are working as a front-end engineer. So what are the important skills a front-end engineer should have?
I would say that the only one skill is in the development is important. That is the problem solving, and by yourself, that you don't have to be dependent on others. That only the one skills that everyone companies are looking for. So I would suggest as a, if you are asking as a stack purpose, like what stack should be important for the front end part. So the React is the most important. You should know because it's a very huge community, and everybody requires the React as a React developer in their company. As a stack purpose, the React and as of important skill of programming is that your problem solving, that you have that comes with practice and iterations. So just keep doing it,
Uh,
and with time it will you will get with more
So
time you will.
problem solving means the coding in the data set algorithm part, or problem solving is on React.
uh, general program solving, not to go with the type of data algorithms and data structure. The
Oh yes,
normal,
yes, yes.
yeah, the general problem solving is like the if statements, for loops. That's all the general one, not the big one like you have to go. So that type of problem solving I'm talking.
So how was the interview process in the black box AI?
So it was pretty good. So we had four round, like our CTO and CEO are both are from Facebook. So it will be the tougher interview. so so initially it was a like first round was the kind of what you call the simple meetup where I met my CTO and CEO as general hi and hello. Like they get to know about your story. So it's general question like tell me about yourself and that stuff. And after that one, by by this they sent me the second round. So which was actually a task, like they sent me a task to create the video editor apps in the front end side. So mm, so that was the pretty good. And third part was the mostly about the code review and checking about your understanding about the React. So as I was applied for the React with growth, So they are testing about me about the React what you call knowledge, and as well as the how I approach the video editor as like my logical thinking way. And the fourth round was some negotiation, which is usually every company has that, where you have to negotiate the salaries.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So you approached the job through LinkedIn or Facebook, I think?
Yeah. So I mainly focus. Actually, I applied in the AngelList as well as the LinkedIn. The AngelList response I didn't get most because, but the LinkedIn reply I got very frequent, like easily than the AngelList.
So my other question is how the AltCampus curriculum helps you to land a job actually? How the curriculum helps you?
Uh, what I say, I am working in the companies like a lot of bunch of people are working. If you ask me as the concept wise, I would say we are pretty good in the concept wise, like understanding the concept wise. I can say like the bugs resolving things. Like if you see the error, you like we got with the curriculum stuff like 8 months, and we has built a lot of stuff, and we gone with a lot of errors. So one skills we developed very good in the AltCampus was the what you call the debugging things. So that skill is very important too. So that part is very much developed. Other part like the confidence, like to build any product, whatever the issues they provide. So that confidence is also built up because 8 months you are continuously coding. The thing is, 8 months you should be truthful to you and consistent with coding. It's not like that you are doing a week code and just taking a gap for another week. It should be not like that. It should be consistent with problem solving also. So yeah, and the curriculum wise, it was pretty good. And whatever we taught in our curriculum is the whatever the interview things interviewers are asked to you. So just focus on the curriculum, not distract your mind in learning the other stuff, other part of the other part of the community. It will make you confused. Just stick for curriculum. After you've gone with the curriculum from zero, like in the end, you will understand what next you to have to be learned. For now, just stick to the curriculum part.
So if anyone masters the React, then it will help to get a job as a front-end engineer.
I would not say to you like initially only you're going to master the React because it feels like React is very small bar and the code is very tough going on. So it takes time, and if you want to become a really master, it should require experience in the industries. And for that, I would say that you will call yourself master after the if you get a nice company, nice working culture, and what you call uh, uh, the working like you can work and learn there together with teams. So if there is that in your company, then you can be a master in React or whatever the stack within the 2 to 3 years of time frame.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So who want to ask next?
Hi, Kushal.
Uh, Hi, Devansh.
Yeah, Kushal, I have a few questions to ask from you. Like, can you go into more detail, like what was the interview process like? Like, what specific things related to React that they asked, or what assignment that they gave you, like if there was any?
Uh, as of task, they given me the video editor app. So actually, they given actually me the API endpoints where I am receiving the frames like in terms of you can take it as an image. So what we have to create a full what you call the video editor app where I can drag, drop, reorder the frame, something like that stuff, and I don't have to save don't have to export the video because it will be the extensive like too much task to do in the client side. But this type of things they given me in the task. So they were looking for the great UI, great what we call the uh, coding things in the client side, like it should be like optimized to the, because we are actually building the SaaS product for the client machine, so it should be actually to be the optimized. As of second question was Devanshu, yes, about the hello?
Yeah, I asked like, did they give you any programming problems like coding problems to solve?
Luckily for the black box, I didn't get any. Yeah, if you call the programming things, live coding things, I didn't get that thing. That was home taking task only.
Okay.
But
So how much time did they give you to implement that video editor?
actually, they given me the pretty good time. Actually, the 3 days, but actually, I done in the 1 day. So I was like very fascinated about this company, like they are working things. So I done it because you are fighting with a lot of people in the competition. So first, it's like the first come first serve thing. So I want to be first one to get it.
Okay, okay. Okay, thank you, Kushal.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So coming to Elton, so I just want to ask you, a few things to you. So how we are the first, like, who tried the online, right? So how you felt like, while learning the things online as through the platform? So how did you really like the way like we structured here at our campus and all?
So the thing is, yeah, we first started offline, kind of, through live classes, through Zoom and things like that. It was good, we had interaction and all. But the thing, what we didn't have is revision. So, sometimes you want to go back and you want to see something that wasn't possible. But through these online, what is it, the platform, it's good. At one way, the videos and the course is structured such a way that, immediately after the videos, you get to do your assignments. And even if you want to do a revision, you could go back to those assignments, go get a quick review through them. So that way it's good, and it's structured in a really nice way as well. And the system is made such a way that you can't progress until you know your concepts well. Now I think over the months, I think you guys have added more features, I guess, things like, I
Yep.
don't know what,
Mhm.
checkpoints and things like that. Yeah, so I think, yeah, that's really great.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. So, how the course or the curriculum at All Campus like helping you now, in your role.
In my role, mostly I have to come up with what to say, problem solving, right? So yeah, mostly that comes with JavaScript. So sometimes you end up forgetting things, or things like that. So this course really helps you. You can go back and review everything at once, and you can immediately understand what to do. And even you can go back to your old assignments, because only you can understand the way you code, right? The way, so you can actually go back, see what you did. You can actually revise really quickly, and yeah, it helps you a lot during your job.
Yes, that's great. Yeah. So as you said, like, because of the sessions, the content, the assignments are there. So
Mm.
I know after later period of time, so we can able to, revise these things, right? So which will
Mm.
really, helps us a lot. So,
No, not only that, you also
uh,
go back to assignments and see, okay, I've done it in a really
yes,
amateurish way. Maybe I should
yes.
do it better. And then, it's
Mhm.
like you keep on adding new versions to your assignments to see that, okay, this is actually better.
Yeah,
Like that.
that's obviously will going to be there, because like whenever we are moving from one level to another level, like when we come back to the same level where we was at that time, so we will definitely feel that one, and we feel to refactor that one once again.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that was there. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Okay, guys. So you can, if you want to ask anything, Elton or Kushal, so you can ask. So I'll come up with another
Hi,
question.
I'm Saksham, and my question is from Elton, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, actually, I'm going to join a cohort group from 27, and I'm going to start from 27 of September. And you have placed in a big binary. A
Yeah.
lot of students from all campus have been placed from big binary. So I want to ask all campus about the placement process. They have recommended you there, or like you have applied to there?
Actually, I wasn't recommended, or it was more like, one of the recruiters asked me to join. Like we had met during New Year's. So yeah, I was just asked to join, and of course, it's not direct, right? There would be an interview, and they would have to test your skills. So now, when it comes to Big Pine, they have two things. One is as a Ruby developer, one is an implementation engineer. So when it comes to Ruby developer, you have this 3 months of heavy internship, and once you're done with that, you will get placed. Now, in implementation, it's different. You need to have strong problem-solving skills because you have to test a lot of find a lot of bugs in more innovative faster ways and things like that. So yeah, I took up implementation engineering where you mostly work with this tool called Cypress. So yeah, we had some tests, they sent us some assignments, some tests, and based on that, yeah, you get selected. So that was how it was for me.
And sir, how many projects you have done in this period of time? Like,
In what do you mean, period of when I was in all campus or after
yes,
that?
yes, yes. When you are in all campus.
I guess it would be if it is all campus, all the all campus projects, and 2, 3 side projects, what to say, to help with your skills, right? And then you have interest in certain things you want to do. So
And sir,
yeah, I would say all campus plus 3 more projects.
you said that you have done BCA.
Yeah.
Like many of the companies ask for MCA or BTech only. And so,
No.
no.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I have a problem with my eligibility criteria of 12th marks. So will that be come when will that be create a problem in my placement?
I don't think so because we've had a lot of people who haven't gone to college or dropouts or straight up 12th standard pass.
Oh,
I think
Yes.
Sunny, he's working at all campus. So like that. And yeah, from batch 17 we have another one. His name is Sonu. I don't know if you know him. So he is a 12 pass. He was about to join IIT, but he dropped out of it. And yeah, now he got placed in a company in Bangalore. So yeah, it doesn't matter as much as you think it is. Sure, you might get an edge, but in the end, I guess you won't. Your skills only matter the most.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I just want to talk a little bit about the skills. Because so as we are seeing in a current IT market, right? So the companies are just looking for the skilled person rather than a person having a degree or not. So yeah. So here I just want to highlight one thing that the people who are doing at AltCampus right now. So you don't need to worry about anything about your education background. Nothing to worry about anything. You just have to worry about your skills, whether you are having the right skills or not. So if you just like keep focusing on gaining the skills, and rest of the things is going to happen on the go. So whether it may be a placement, whether it may be getting more package or not. So you just have to focus on gaining the skills, and rest of the things you are seeing, how all campus are helping the people to get placed, and or just like just helping other people finding jobs themselves. So they are, these are the scenarios like happening at all campus. So many people are getting a job through all campus, and many of the people, helping finding their own way and getting placed. So everything is happening because of the one thing that the person have enough skills, like the company just looking for. So that's the main reason. Okay, so yeah, so I just want to tell you that thing. Okay guys, so yes, next go ahead, so you can just ask, interact with alumni here.
Oh, there's
Uh,
one more. There's one more person, Saksham. You can refer to, or I guess be inspired. Is one of the first alumni of all campus. What's his name? Praveen Saini. So
Yes.
he's a
Mhm.
dropout, and yeah, he's doing really well right now. And most of us, we actually asked him how does it feel to do, since he was a drop. I think there's even an article and everything. Prashant must have, uh, forwarded many times on Twitter. So yeah, you can check him out.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And we feel like whenever we are doing the course, I think like the how Saksham is feeling right now. So I think like the people who when we are doing in our batch also, like few people have felt the same. Even I'm the one who felt the same at the time. But now like it doesn't matter like whether we're having degrees, and also right now like we are feeling the real thing. And you will also probably when you're like complete the course and when you're like going to get placed, for sure like you are going to feel the same. So it's just about like the skills. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so yeah, coming to Kushal, so we were like trying everything, right? So both offline and online. So the same question, like I just want to ask you, like how really all campus curriculum helping you to play an important role in your company which you are working right now.
Uh, as you all know, as Elton said, like we were the offline as well as the online. So it was up to the mark stuff. Like when I joined, I didn't know the much stuff about the coding. I know that these things are booming the industries, but I don't know to create the stuff and these things. So AltCampus really helped me, what you call, from writing HTML and to converting into a full stack, your idea to the full stack app. In our also lot of projects, we created, shape our ideas to the projects. As a curriculum wise, they really help a lot way. And in as of interview purpose, if you tell, then it's pretty good. Like you are up to the mark with the concepts. So, or whether in the JavaScript is the concept of closure or high order function or whatever it is, but you are pretty good in that things because you practices that in lot. So the only things is matter that you actually know how to define these stuff. Like if the interview asks, so you should actually know how to define is whether you define by speaking or without with giving in some examples. So it's up to you. You should be better in what you call explaining stuff to the others so that they can, if they are without a technical what you call knowledge, also they can understand okay a little bit. So that's it.
Kushal, hello.
Yeah, Devan.
Yeah, Kushal, can you tell us about your experience like after joining? Did you face any problem? Like, did you suddenly like from your start only did you start working on the project, or did you get some KT like from the people at your company?
Okay, got the question. So actually, it's a company to company thing. So Blackbox initially didn't provide me the issues from first day. They provided me the issues, but not that high one, because I don't know theirs what you call the projects like code base and other stuff. So they didn't. They given the issues from first day only, but that was very little. And by doing that small issues, and now they are providing me the big issues. So from there to there, I got familiar with their code base. So I know where they written what stuff and where to fix what stuff and how to fix and how to like write new things. So uh, so initially, I would say I didn't face any issue in the black box from my first day. If I faced any issue in like if any blockers in the code, I have already the team leads and things, so I can approach them and ask for help and for the help. So you don't have to worry about that from first day. You will face the issue. No companies will provide a hard task from first day. It's company to company. Maybe there's some company will be there like from first day they will assign, but with a lot of company I know the alumni and the people surrounding me who is working in the software fields and currently working from first day they didn't get that. I think they get the times to understand their code base after getting.
Okay, Kushal. Thank you.
You guys can ask any.
So hi Kusal. Hello. So I am again. So my question is, how was your job hunt process when you started applying for jobs? So what are the challenges you faced?
Okay, so actually what happened, so I was working in the AltCampus as a full stack developer only. So what happened, I was just helping Ravinder, you know, that who already working in Sigma Analytics. So I was helping in him in the capstone as well as the preparing in interviews. So just helping him, I got fascinated that he is going interviews and I should also try it. So what I done, I prepared my resume, but before that I didn't have the resume and the portfolio stuff. So portfolio also I didn't till now have, but the resume I created resume, put it my all the projects which I feel like will impress the what you call the whatever the interviewers or the companies. So I put it, I created and just start applying. So I was not doing the very massive apply because in daily basis I was applying what you call the 5 to 6 companies only. So uh, I think in the period of 4 days or 5 days, consistently I am getting the reply backs. Like first day only, I replies going back. So I would say in the week I applied in 20 companies and I got response from 6 companies, and I gone with the interview of all the companies, interview and whatever. Some companies I didn't done the task because I didn't feel that their culture or their product is not strong enough to make me learn new. So I didn't even got the task for them. But the companies which I feel is pretty good and I should go with that. So I gone with that there, whatever the interview process or task process there. And within the 1 week, I given 6 interviews, and some companies I didn't task. 4 companies I gone with the task, and whatever I completed. And luckily, I got lucky also. So I got offer from 4 of the companies, and which one offered me the highest, and the culture I find, the product I feel like has the potential, and I selected that.
So you are applying for freshers or experienced role? Actually, you are.
Actually, it's they actually had a bit experience in the early campus because I was contributing to the launchpad as well as the here and there in the code base, different other than the launchpad. So I would say it will count as experience as well, but yeah, it was experience for 4 months of experience. It was 6 months of experience in the campus.
Thank you, thank you. So you are applying mostly on AngelList or LinkedIn.
Actually, I applied through mostly from LinkedIn because Angel is making me feeling demotivated. No reply is coming, so I mostly stick with LinkedIn only. And from there, luckily, I'm getting a lot of response. So that's it.
Thank you, Kushal. Thank you.
Okay, so as Kushal said, like yeah, so response will get more in LinkedIn. So that's that's not the one like which we both are saying. So it's a general thing, like everyone will used to will are getting get response from the LinkedIn. So I think like to Twitter also like we can get, so that's happening. So that will possible like when we are just showcasing our skills. So when we are like just showcasing our skills, obviously the companies are there like who will reach us out, right? So that's why like we are asking everyone to tweet daily, start sharing their progress. So that's the important thing. So it will help you, so in order to get placed or else like in order to showcase your skills. So yes, so this is also one of the reason like why we asked you to share your progress. Okay guys, so yeah,
To
right.
add on that, like you guys should really tweet. Like it's you creating your what you call the personal branding surrounding to the community. So people got to recognize you. Like okay, this guy is doing this thing, and like you actually creating your personal branding. So see, you should make your network what you call bigger. How much bigger you can make your personal things, branding things. So it really help your what you call your chances to in the companies also. So just keep. You should be the. You should tweet and do the stuff what the community is doing. Just tweet and showcase your project, whatever your basic to do app or whatever. Just showcase to the community and make your personal branding so that you are the you are in the dev community. Yeah, that's all.
Yes, yes, yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. So anyone who want to ask anything? Okay, so most probably like by next month, so we are going to come up with new concepts. So that may be having mock interviews or else like improving our technical skills. So this we are working on it. Maybe most probably like October second week, first week or second week. So we are coming up with a new module. Module in the sense just like this kind of interaction sessions where it will help you to gain the technical skills or else like the skills like which are important for the getting placed or like that. Okay. Yes, so for everything like we need your support by joining the session, so then only like we will be so we will also get interest to bring more and more things like in order to help you through gain the skills and all. Yes. um okay guys.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Narendra. One thing I think I agree with that. I see that many people are getting placed to Twitter only because I think we're seeing, I see
Twitter or
that
LinkedIn?
Twitter. I think
Okay,
nowadays
okay.
people are getting placed to Twitter because I see that so sharing their progress. I think
Yeah.
recruiter reached out to them and Twitter is getting more popular than LinkedIn.
Yes, yes. Obviously, see, these are the very professional community, social media, right? So in LinkedIn and Twitter. So obviously, like the most of the professionals, like I let's say like the CEO or CTO. Obviously, they will be in the both the Twitter and at the same time this LinkedIn as well. So obviously, like we are following such kind of paradigm, right? Like 100 days of code, or it's like tagging some particular technology. Obviously, like when they want a particular technology person, the person like who has particular technologies, obviously they'll go with some searches. So when we want to appear in that we our profile want to appear in that searches, obviously like we have to build our network in that particular media, right? So that's a one important thing. So when you're like tweeting a lot at the same time, like just showcasing your skills a lot in the in this platform, so it will help us a lot to in order to appear our profile to them. So that will play a role. Yeah. Okay, okay, guys. So, anyone having any questions? So, it's just don't feel like these are any official things. So, just like normal things like how we are interacting with other community people in our community. That's it. So that's the reason like so mentors are not joining the session. So you feel like it will be like more formal things like how our session used to be. So yes. Okay, so you can ask your how really all campus curriculum or less the skills which you are learning helping getting place or something like that. So obviously like most of people having, I think like Kushal and Elton have already covered this thing through the questions like which you guys have asked. But yes, if you have any something specific to ask about, yeah, you can go ahead.
Hi,
Okay,
Adrian.
okay, yes, go ahead, Simo. Yeah.
So, Adrian, how long did it take for you to complete the course?
Sorry, your voice was way too loud. Yeah, could you repeat your question?
Oh, I'm sorry. So I was asking, how long did it take for you to, complete the course?
It took me the same way as batch 17 took. Everyone completed at the same time. So I
So,
guess we started around, when did we start, guys? May, right?
Yeah, my 28, but
Uh-huh.
actually we started at 15th of June only
June.
because
Yes,
that
yes.
time we are learning the lunch hoy, so it will count.
Yes. Yep.
So yeah,
so like the online batch is all like, completing on time. How is it going? Do you have any idea based on, this?
the thing of online batches, I guess you guys have the flexibility, right, to take your time.
Uh,
I think that's what it's advertised on, the flexibility and working on your own time. But yeah, you can do all that, but only important thing to remember is consistency. Like how Kushal said that time, you can't just take a really big break and then go back to it. then you might have to, then it'll take time to just revise, and then everything would just go upside down. The flow would break.
Yeah.
So just be consistent, and and yeah, you can be flexible with your timings. Just be consistent. Don't.
Okay. I had another thing to ask, like, how long did it take for you to complete the Node and React part?
Uh, I don't know. Like I said, we all did it at the same time, right? So, yeah, Kushal.
Yeah, go on. So you're saying.
I think we started Node on October, so I guess we did Node for what, 1 month, right? Yeah. So yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
we
So
did it for.
actually, yeah. So when we have, yeah, October. So I think like Node has completed in maybe 1.5 months. So it's took, because like that's the reason uh we have we are the batch like we're doing semi online at the same time offline, right? So and the COVID time as well at that time. So that's the reason like it took a our batch got delayed a little bit, but but it wasn't like what we felt bored. So the entire journey was really great. So because like what are the things like we are doing it here, so enjoying each and really, yeah, every project which you are doing. Yes, so coming to your question, like the Node and the React. So for both, like it took almost maybe 1.5 month, both 2.5 to 3 months. Yes. So because like we are experimenting most of the technologies, and we are working with different projects and all. So if you are going in a self pace, right? So it's totally depends upon your pace right now. So how fast you can go, so that you can go based upon your pace.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Gangadhar, Elton,
Yeah.
and Kushal.
Okay, guys. So anyone having anything to ask?
Kushal,
Yeah,
what is your review about this searching jobs through Naukri.com?
Actually, I actually didn't visit that website. Actually, if I tell the truth,
Okay.
because for Naukri, if I that word Naukri.com, so I found as the Indian local companies like searching for. So for the tech, I mostly come with the. If I say as a developer things, I in my mind initially comes to LinkedIn and the list and others whatever the others are. So that only comes in my mind. So Naukri.com, I really don't have.
Okay. And another question is like, according to you, how relevant is your previous work experience helped you? How
Oh,
relevant
okay.
it is, and did it help you like
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
Okay.
So actually, I would say that AltCampus, my previous experience was in AltCampus. So I was working as a full stack developer. So it's really helped me because parallelly I was coding, I was taking the mentoring the students also. So it actually helped me in explaining stuff. Like if someone asks me what is a closure, so I know how to explain the stuff. So these things really AltCampus helped me a lot. So and by mentoring you all it make me more confident in things what I know and what I didn't know. Like sometimes they answer whatever the people ask me the questions like I really don't know, but I have to answer in and put my mind on that time, so to make the answer what I thoughts on that question whatever. So it really helped me a lot, and this solving your solve problem makes the confidence. So I would say my prior experience in the campus was really nice and helped me in all aspect in finding me the new job in the platform.
Okay, Kushal. Thank you. Thank you for answering.
Yep. Okay. Okay, guys. So yeah. So we'll go with the. I think like most of the guys like have done with the questions thing. If you have like you can meanwhile you can ask. Okay. So yeah. Apart from this, like Shal. So what did you suggest the people who are doing the course right now? So what suggestions you will give to them?
Uh, just stick with the curriculum. Be consistent on your work. Don't take the gap longer. You will feel the confidence. It's not like that if you've taken the break also, just go back and start building small stuff. It will make you feel confidence. Just make the food or whatever. But be consistent on your things and be truthful for to yourself only. Actually, don't lie to yourself that I will do tomorrow and day after tomorrow and like this thing. Just don't do procrastination. Other than that, don't make yourself confused because the community is uh, a lot of stuff are coming, so it will make you more interesting. Like let's learn this and that, and so don't make confused with this thing. Once you complete with the curriculum, you will have the better understanding why we are using what tool and why we are using these tools. So after that, you will have your time to explore the new what you call the whatever the things are and and with the curriculum also you learn like how to learn new things. So actually we focus on these things for uh, the time period of the curriculum, whatever the time you will take to complete the curriculum. After that you can look for whatever you want to do. That only from my side, like be
Okay.
consistent.
Yeah.
Only
Thank
one
you,
word.
Kushal. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, Elton. So what suggestions like you would like to give to the people who are doing currently?
I think Kushal already said it really well. But yeah, the main points I can say is yeah, be consistent and yeah, don't hurry and don't compare yourself to everyone because everyone has their own learning speed. So that also you have to remember. Like, don't think of it as a competition. Just your priority is to understand because you've taken a course. And like Kushal said, yeah, follow the course really well, understand it, everything. After that, you can try to experiment with different tools that is outside your course because the basics are taught at all campus to the point that you can actually get a job with it. And after that, yeah, you can even after that you'll even be able to self teach anything you want. You probably wouldn't even need to take another pick up another course because of it. So yeah, and that's all.
Okay. Thank you, Elton.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah. Yes,
Adding
Kushal.
on this, like a lot of people ask me, like I'm not feeling confidence, like my problem solving skills are not. Just hold tight, guys, and iterate over the problems. With times, it will definitely come to your side also. It take times for initially for the freshers who doesn't have the background with the CS and other stuff, but just hold tight and give little time to things. It will definitely come to your side. Okay, just hold tight. Don't think to make your mind to key up on the coding stuff. Okay. Once you complete it, you will really be full of confidence. Just hold tight and iterate the things. Like if you think the problem, logical problems are not with it, just iterate in solving the code was of 8 KYU and 7 KYU. Just iterate it. So that's all. That's all on that one.
Okay. That's great. Thank you, Kushal. Okay, guys. So do you have anything specific to ask about? Okay, so I think like you guys are doing, amazing with your work and all. So yeah, so as these, Kushal and Elton said, so be consistent with your work, so which will help you a lot, really help you a lot. So because that means like you should not, and it's not mean like you should not take breaks and all. So it's a, little breaks are really, healthier for, learning journey. So and it should be like, must be there in our learning journey itself. But make sure like, you shouldn't, fall behind so that like it won't make you that procrastinating all the things and all. Okay, so and yeah, so enjoy the journey like which you are doing right now. So whatever the projects that which you are doing, so just like is interact with the community well, so which will help you a lot on the longer go. And so yeah, so that's a really great thing like which we are did in when we are doing in our batch. So our interactivity like it's a really amazing thing. So yes, so I think like we so I'll come up with all the guys like batch 17 guys one time. So that will that will be really boosting for everyone maybe. So I'll try to do it as soon as possible. Okay. And yeah, so guys, do you have anything? If you have anything to ask about, like, okay, yes, you can go ahead for 5 more minutes. Okay then. So I think like so this is for today, and I hope like this session helped you a lot. And thank you Kushal and Elton for joining us today and giving great insights for the people that for us for our community to helping them to move ahead in their life and professional career. Thank you once
Thank
again,
you.
Kushal and Elton.
Yeah, thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah,
Glad to be of help.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Kushal. Thank you, Elton. Thank you, Gangadhar.
Yes, thank you guys for joining us today, and we'll see you again. Okay, meet you again.